Aries, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a reading for you for this no retrogrades period, so between February the 21st and April the 28th. Not one single planet is in retrogrades. That means everything is direct, which means potential for fast forward movement, new growth, but not before a period of kind of choosing to leave outdated processes behind. If you think of the zodiacs as a time frame, Pisces season, we're going to come to an end of it. So the next couple of weeks before we get into Aries, you might find a lot of stuff coming to the forefront from the past, triggers that are trying to drag you back down into old bases and old ways of being and thinking. It's time to step up and really make use of this next energy to charge forward in the life that you want. Okay, we'll do my version of a Celtic cross, see what wants to come out, and clarify and get a message out there. It's not going to resonate for every single area, so do check out your replacements, your moon, rising, Venus, any stellium in your chart, even your north node possibly, for karma and path. And thank you once again for likes, shares, subscribes, comments. All continues to grow, it's much appreciated. And private reads are available, details are in the description box below. Okay, Aries, what have we got? Two more. The Nine of Cups. So there's a wish fulfillment coming. However, I kind of feel like the trigger is, whatever this trigger is, don't jump into some sort of overindulgence how you would in the past. For example, if you get news that is a bit of a kick in the teeth, maybe you think to yourself, right, I'll grab that bottle of wine. Kind of just shift that way of thinking. Recognise the trigger so that you don't fall into the trap of the past. Crossing you. Move to the matter. Recent past. What you want. What's coming in. How you see yourself. How others see you. Advice. And outcome. Okay, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of trigger, and you're going to have to really listen to your intuition here to see the higher self, see the bigger picture. You know, the King of Swords, and don't get caught up in genders, we all have masculine and feminine energies, but he's on top of the hill, you know, the owl, the all-seeing owl. He can see clearly from that vantage point. So there's going to be a need to just really sidestep this, whatever. It's going to be different for everybody. There's going to be triggers. There's going to be something potentially upsetting that comes in. Not necessarily upsetting to a degree. It's going to cause a stir within you, and it's going to really make you want to do something that you would have done normally in the past. But this is that moment where you recognise that that's the old you, that's the outdated you. The new you is charging forward. So we've got the Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment could potentially coming, but not before a trigger of some kind, I feel. Crossing you is Temperance. Nine of Cups and Temperance is one of my favourite combinations. It's like peace and bliss, you know, everything you want in life. So this is the potential. This is what could be achieved. Root of the matter is the Knight of Cups. So it could be in the form of love. It could be something done, a trigger from a past partner possibly, or somebody that you're dealing with. Something that's going to annoy you to a certain degree. In the recent past is the Queen of Swords. No, Queen of Wands, sorry. Now the Queen of Wands is literally, as I look at her, she's looking in the past. So picture her looking the way. She's looking in the past. So this would have been your normal behaviour. You would have reacted a certain way. It doesn't have to be like reaching for the bottle of wine. That's just a small example. It could be, you know, somebody pushing your buttons, and normally you would react quite maybe aggressively, and when I say aggressive, maybe just in a stronger tone, or you know, you'd speak before thinking, and I don't know, you'd swallow your words a little bit, maybe just maybe your words have come out a bit too sharp. However it is, there's going to be something, there's going to be a trigger. The job for you in this period is to recognise, well, I say this period, these next couple of weeks essentially, before we get into your season, is to recognise what this trigger is and acknowledge it, take a step back, take a deep breath, and realise it is just a trigger. It's the universe trying to pull you back into your old way, just as a final little pull. But then, you know, you move forward, you recognise it and you move forward. What you want is a Six of Swords. You want peace now, you know, you want that calmer shores. You want enough of the turbulence, you just want forward movement. What's coming in is judgment. This is it, this is your call, this is your power, this is seeing your higher self. You know, do you let yourself get dragged back into these old ways of being, whether that's reacting harshly, maybe the other end of that, maybe you react by shying away from something. You know, this is a call to whatever it is to stand up and do exactly the opposite of what your old self would do. How you see yourself though is the Ten of Cups, which is lovely. You see yourself as a genuine, happy, possibly family person. You're finding the happiness within yourself as well now. How others see you is the Hermit. So you could be in a bit of a introspection mode recently. Possibly not speaking to too many people. I'm getting quite a quiet, reserved aspect here. Maybe you're delving deep into your psyche, you know, seeing things clearly. Maybe you've done a lot of work on yourself, and you're getting annoyed now that you're getting pulled back into situations where you thought you'd left behind. But this is that little final tug to see how you react in this situation. Your advice is the Page of Wands. Channel that energy. The forward movement. You know, you're going in the forward movement. Don't let this energy, this trigger, turn you and face the other way. And the outcome is brilliant, really. We've got the Eight of Swords, which doesn't look brilliant, the Death, which doesn't look brilliant, and the Seven of Cups, which doesn't look brilliant. However, for me, this is releasing old patterns and really opening yourself up to a world of choices. So awesome, providing that you don't let yourself be triggered. Aries, you are golden. And for a lot of you, you're gonna, this little energy that's going to do all this triggering is actually going to open your eyes, take off this blindfold, and you're going to look at other aspects of your life where you're going to kind of say to yourself, alright, what if this had happened, how would have I reacted? And then you're kind of training your brain to think to yourself, well, no, next time I'll react this way. So it's all the process of death and rebirth is this. This is just a last little test, but then after that, you know, you're powering forward. The clarifiers for the outcome are going to be your options, what's going to come in. Just what jumped out at me then. Okay, let's see. Two more. No, it's not, but but it does back me up. Okay, the High Priestess, bottom of the deck twice. Okay, with the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's just this rash impulse reaction that's just going to stop you from that. But providing that you see it clearly first, you're going to sidestep it. So, Nine of Cups is clarified by the Hermit. So if it is something that's kind of there's a lot of nines here, so there's definitely conclusion. You might be seeing 999 a lot. It's almost like a test to see how wise you've become. Test from the universe, and don't be sort of concerned by it. It could be the smallest of details about something. And for some of you, it may be bigger, but it's just it's a test to see how much you've come, how far you've come in your process, in your introspection. Crossing you is Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. This is the potential to fall back into sort of the continuous pattern, but I kind of feel like here that this is the main thing to achieve the balance. We leave this behind if we do this. Your angels have got your back. There will be signs, synchronicities. They will. You'll probably get a bit of a eureka moment in the sense of when this comes in. It'll be just some I don't know, gut feeling, maybe just a shiver. There's going to be something that's going to be like, oh yeah, now now I see it. Root of the matter is the Knight of Cups and the Ancestor card. If you're new to the channel, 2 extra cards came in the deck, purely for artwork, but I left them in there for because they spoke to me. This is my Ancestor card. The root of the matter is your ancestors love you. You know, your guides. You're surrounded by your loving entities. You know, so there's no problems there. They will catch you if you fall. But this is just a test to see if you fall into this sort of behaviour of the past, which I'm not going to lie to you, could have been, you know, your reaction could have been toxic. So we've got the Queen of Wands with the Devil card here. So there may be toxic reactions that you've done in the past. And the beauty of it, we've all done toxic things, all of us. You know, anybody that says they haven't, rubbish. We've all got some sort of toxic traits, but the whole process is about learning them and recognising them, moving past them. So in the past, whatever this thing is, you would have reacted in a certain way. You know, and judging by the devil here, not a very good way, but we're moving past it. What you want is a Six of Swords with the Page of Swords. You want to move forward. You want to stop looking back. The Page of Swords here is constantly looking back. You just want that calm ashore now. You don't want the I don't know. What's standing out in the Page of Swords here is the very, very strong wind. You're wanting the sails up. You want it coming quickly. I do believe it does move for you. It does move for you quickly. But this is the last sort of test. It could be a trigger from either a partner or a energetic match of kinds. It could be a trigger from them. It could be a trigger from a child as well with the Page of Swords here. You know, so do watch out for that. Or the triggers stem from your childhood. But what's coming in is Judgment with the King of Wands. And again, don't caught up in genders, but I feel like you're the Queen of Wands here. And at the moment, you're not eye to eye. King's looking at you, but you're looking elsewhere. Maybe because of a reaction that you would normally take. But there's definitely realisations here. I kind of feel like both of you are levelling up into whatever situation this is. If you're not involved with anybody, this King of Wands energy can be it can be quite controlling. You know, the negative aspects can be a little bit narcissistic. So there may be an element of here of seeing yourself as your higher self and seeing patterns which don't fit your now. You know, you may have done it in your past, but you're evolving. This is all about evolving. How you see yourself is the Ten of Cups with the Chariot. You are marching forward in life, choosing your own happiness, moving forward with gusto and willpower. There's also a protective energy of the family here for some of you. How others see you is the Hermit with the Sun. So, I kind of feel like you're the Queen of Wands. This King of Wands energy is watching you. Is actually, because the Hermit's shining his light. He's shining the torch. And the light is the Sun. So there's definitely a feel of happiness from this person to you. And I kind of feel like you're leading the way. And the best way to lead the way is by example. So if you don't react in a toxic nature that you would have done in the past, this person's going to learn as well. It's kind of like a domino effect. It's good. Your advice is the Page of Wands with the Four of Wands. Shift this energy in the right direction and you will be celebrating. The card of engagements for the weddings, you know, the 1111 card, but you will be celebrating, and very, very soon, providing you use this energy to your advantage. You know, see what I'm looking here. We've got the King of Wands, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Queen of Wands, all looking in the past. It's like, don't fall for that trigger of the past. Don't fall for that rise that people try and get out of you. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be people, it could be a situation that you're in, but it's going to try and drag you into something that you really need to step up and be the Hermit. You know, the Hermit's wise, the Hermit knows all, and you need to recognise that, and you need to shine the light for others. The Eight of Swords, the Death, and the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So if you're new to the channel, my Ace of Swords just backs me up saying I was right. For the so the Seven of Cups, I was right. All these options are going to open up for you. The Eight of Swords, this is you releasing that past you. This is the past you. This is you releasing that. And the transformation is putting you in the right direction. The Knight of Pentacles is new job opportunities. It's new commitments. It's loyal. It's forward movement. You know, he's heading in the right direction. The Knight of Wands, this trigger is going in the wrong direction. So yeah, watch out for this trigger. This is going to be the next couple of weeks. I kind of feel like when we get into your season is when the celebrations come. But definitely make full use of this energy. You know, all the planets are direct. It's pretty rare, to be honest, especially for the length of time. It's sort of like 9 weeks, I think. So yeah, put it to good use. Let go of any toxic traits and move forward, and watch those options open up. Okay, Aries, you could have in your chart or be dealing with. We have Scorpio, we have Leo, we have Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio again, Capricorn, Virgo again, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. But we've got Wands, we've got Pentacles, we've got Cups, and we've got Swords. Everybody's here, but those are your standouts. Okay, Aries, let me know if it resonates. Thank you for following the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.